Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna show you what I did with the acoustics in this new renovated room. Last video we're trying to isolate the noise from the rest of the house. We use special materials as you saw, and it does definitely sounds better than before. I can still hear some stuff here and there, but that's obviously normal. At the end of the day, it's still a home, right? So I'm still gonna hear the kids running around and loud noises and stuff, but not as bad as before. So I'm very happy with that result. One thing is to do the soundproofing. The other important thing is the acoustics. And for that, I hired a professional here in Edmonton that helped me to make different panels. So we did some sound measurements, and I'm gonna try and explain as best as I can the graphics that he sent me. But it's very self-explanatory, and then you'll see the results. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna play a song, my latest song, a little bit of it, in the treated room and untreated room. So you guys are going to find that very interesting because you're going to hear actually how the room sounded before the sound panels and after the sound panels, because it did improve drastically. I still have to work in some bass trapping around this room. The low frequencies are usually very hard to control, but at the end of the day, I'm very happy on how it is. I'm still a homemade studio, so yeah, I think I got pretty good results. So I'm gonna try and explain those graphs as best as I can. In this first graph here, we can see the SPL levels, so sound pressure level. This is how noisy the room is across all the frequencies, and you're trying to get this line as flat as you can. But again, I'm not a professional studio, and you're always gonna have issues on the low end, especially in rooms like these that are so square. Right? But we did some improvements already, as you can see there, from September 7th to September 21st. On the second graph, you will see what was most important for me, and this is just to reduce the echo in the room. And on the orange line, you can see in September 7, when we did the first measurements, I was at 0.810, and that's pretty bad. That you can't do any professional work at those levels, right? And professionally, you kind of want to have that between 100 and 200, but we managed to get it down to 0.255, which is not the ideal for a professional studio, but for a home studio, it's pretty damn decent. And that's part of the sound panels. And on this graph, I can see something very important that I'm going to be working on the next few weeks here, is how I control the low end. As you can see here, there is a big dip here between the 40 and the 50 hertz. And that means that I'm having some sound cancellation in those frequencies in this room. And that usually gets solved with the position of the sub or the position of the speakers, right? So I'm going to try to fix that by moving some things around and adding some bass trapping eventually on the future. The two bass traps that you see on the corner, I placed those ones, I made those ones, and they are doing something, but I need more. So eventually we'll get there. And thank you very much for watching. Please remember to subscribe and hit the bell so you can see all my videos. I'm trying to post videos every week or every 2 weeks, depending on how busy my week gets. I'm constantly putting content here, so please subscribe and help me to get eventually one day to the 1,000 subscribers. And also please check out my music, my Spotify channel, YouTube. Everything is there. And thank you very much. We'll see you next time.